While at the park, this kind woman approached me while I was reading. We had a small language barrier because I was not good at Turkish, but with smiles and gestures, we were able to understand each other. And she was asking about me, and she ended up complimenting my hijab. For parting, we took some pictures and exchanged Instagrams. I'd made some plans for coffee or tea sometime, which we have yet to do that, but yeah.
Oh my goodness, it's so cold. The breeze, guys. Oh, I have a lot to say. I have a lot to say, but I'm just like I'm too cold for this shit, man. I need to go home. But I've been reading Purple Hibiscus, and it is such a good book. Like I really, really love it. I have been enjoying the book so far. And guys, Chimamanda, like I've known of Chimamanda, but I've never read her books, But reading this popular books, Hibiscus, I'm like, wow, she ate. Kimbali, the female character, she reminds me a lot of myself when I was younger, but not in a way of a family dynamics, but in a way she is as a person, the way she thinks a lot and has like a lot of thoughts and scenarios and things that just go on inside her head and mix up. That is actually what makes up almost half of this book, not half, but mostly it's just us being inside Kimberly's head, and it just reminds me of how much I was in my head all the time when I was young, and just thinking a lot of how people behave around me, how if I don't do this or if I do this, how people think and stuff like that. But there's a lot of other topics that are in this book that are, that I've yet to, sit down and actually, think of them. But I've been really seeing different topics. Right now I can think of um some of them off my head. It was written at 2:17 a.m. Yeah. The thought goes, instead of outsourcing someone to blame, why not recognize that you are or we are part of a larger problem, and that we all play a role in whatever is happening to us, and we should stop just essentially just should stop trying to find people to blame for everything that happens in your life. Rather, you look into yourself, what is wrong with what did I do wrong, what I've done right, and how do I move forward, and how do I correct this, instead of just trying to just blame everything and everyone around you. We all have a role to play in things that happen around us because we make decisions, okay, and the decision is the outcome. The decision we make are what makes the outcome. So yeah, that's just a little late night thoughts. And now I'm gonna have to go home because sanyi nake ji wallahi. Na fita kuma na ga duniya, kuma ina da exam gobe, zan je in ci gaba da karatun exam ɗina. To, sai anjima. Guys. Anyways, guys, so bye bye. I'm gonna go back home now because it's long, low. It's so cold, and I need to just get back home, get under the blanket, and yeah. And it's also almost time for my grab, cause yeah. But yeah, I loved actually coming out here. I loved it. Okay, I loved it. It was fun. And that is gonna be it.
So I went to the mall to get myself some birthday gifts, and heels were at the top of my list. And I realized while trying on heels that some heels are a medieval torture device. Because what do you mean? Yeah, some heels are just so uncomfortable. I'm like, how do women have that much arch in their feet, on their feet? Like, do we have that high arch? I don't know. I don't think we. this. Okay, make sure that's my henna first because I did this henna for me and also I did the red one myself. Okay, anyways, this is the henna. I did this one. I have a video clip of the time lapse, so I'm just gonna put it for you guys on. And yeah, this was inspired by the lace henna I saw on Pinterest. So I decided to do this. But I usually just do this only, but this time I was like, you know what, let's do the design. And I saw this lace henna on Pinterest and I did it. And then this one is just your usual red, okay? Just block out red. I love it. Okay, this is my favorite way of wearing henna, honestly. Just block colors. But yeah, so January started for me with me just writing finals. Okay, it was just I didn't have well. January for me was me writing exams. That was literally because I had my finals for the end of semester, so I had to write that, and I was writing that until the 14th of January. And generally, the only thing that saved me during this final, I think that was also something that helped me during my midterms because I'm not very good at studying. Okay, I'm not the type of person who can sit and like study for hours at a time. So I use this notebook app because I paid for like Google Premium. So I have access to notebook alarm. I'm not looking at you guys because I'm looking at the mirror. I need to see what I'm doing. So I'm sorry if this feel a little disconnected. I'm so sorry, guys. But I use notebook alarm to study for my exams. I just put my slides in there and go to the quizzes and I just mostly do the quiz. Honestly, I don't use the slides or the infographics or the what's the other one they have. They have like the voice podcast thing. I don't really use those. I just use the quiz strictly, and I just upload my slides and I do the quiz like 3 to 4 times, you know, and that's how I think my finals went. Honestly, just me and notebook and then going to class and writing the exams. But yeah, also, January is my birthday month, if you guys don't know. I know I'm a winter child, and I think I was born a little too early into the year. I don't like cold, so I don't know why I'm a winter baby. Because what, like, I'm not a big fan of cold, but I end up being a winter baby. And also this year, I got to celebrate being born on. I was born originally. I was born Wednesday of 7th to again, and then this year I celebrated my birthday Wednesday 7th June, which is beautiful. I feel like the day I was born on 7th January, and then I celebrated my 22nd birthday on 7th January. If you get what I mean, I don't know if I'm making sense here, but I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. But yeah, that was how I didn't really celebrate my birthday this year. Like I said, because of my exams, I didn't even get myself a cake. I usually don't celebrate my birthday, but at least I get myself a cake and I do a little photo shoot because my mom tends to make us like birthday outfits. But I didn't even get to wear my birthday outfit that my mom made me, and I did not do my photo shoots that I usually do, and I did not buy myself a cake. But guess what I did for my birthday this year? I spent a lot of money getting myself lots of makeup and skincare. So that was just what I did. Honestly, for my birthday this year, just got myself a little makeup and not a little, actually a lot. I have some of what I've got myself. And also Amina also got me this palette and also another palette. And also she got me shoes too for my birthday. But I got this powder, this new thing for my birthday. I bought myself also this powder. This is such a good powder. Oh my goodness. Good. Love this. Die down for this. Okay. And then there's other stuff. Skincare. It's outside here. And then one again, I got myself a lot of things. Honestly, I have a video clip. I got jewelry too. I have a clip of what I got. So I'm just gonna put the clip for you guys to see. Yeah, I think I'm rambling on now, but that was how I celebrated my birthday. Okay, so now let's talk about January. January for me, it's a month where I feel like you get to be grounded, and because it's a slow month, okay, January is a relatively slow month. It eases you into the year and it keeps you grounded on what you would, want to see your year going. Like for me, I tend to use January as a map for how I want.
the rest of my year to go, to feel like. And I tend to use January also to, because by the end of the year, I tend to fall off my dean a little bit. So I tend to use January as a revamp to get myself back on my dean a lot. So I've been doing that. I've been listening to lectures. I've been reading, and I've been, doing a lot of stuff to get me back on my rhythm with my dean. And also Ramadan is on its way, so that's also perfect for me. But on the internet these days, yeah. And I have read some self-help books, but I'm so sorry, I can't ever finish reading a self-help book for some reason because I'm just like, I don't know. I feel like the content there is just like too much. Okay, it's just like too much. It just keeps giving you stuff, and you're like, okay, what do I do with all this information? I know I'm meant to implement it, but how do I start implementing it? I just find it too much for me, and I have quite a lot of self-help book. Yes, I admit, okay, I do have a lot of self-help book, but as soon as I start reading it, as soon as I get halfway through it, I just put it down, and I'm like, okay, thank you for your service, but right now, I'm trying to gravitate more towards Islamic philosophy and Islamic self-help, and I've found quite um, a lot of sheikhs on YouTube that focus on that. One of them is Hamza Yusuf, and I've been loving his lectures so far, and yeah, I enjoy his take a lot. So that's what I've been doing. So I'm like, if I can't I get it. Sometimes when I listen to some of the self-help book or read some of the self-help book, I'm just like, whoa, guys. Some of their thinking doesn't necessarily align with Islam, so I tend to feel disconnected a bit. But that's just my reason for it. But yeah, I've been finding more Islamic self-help, so that's a plus. Also, I feel like as I'm getting more into my 20s, I feel like I need to take more risk. I watched this video of this woman, I think. She said, it was on TikTok, she said that as long as you have a home to go back to, as long as you have a home to go back to, your parents are going to take you back. Okay? Take that risk. Do whatever you want to do. You fail, you're gonna go back home, cry, and come back and implement what you've learned from that fail. Because as long as you have a home, you are good, okay? And I think that is something I'm gonna start living by because I am someone who really shies away from taking risks, okay? Oh my god, I'm so scared whenever I tend to when I want to do something outside my comfort zone. I literally it takes me days, sometimes months to do it because I just get so scared and so anxious about it. But then whenever I remember that, I'm like, you know what? I have my daddy's house. I can go back there no matter how much I feel. I'm gonna go back there, cry, get myself back up, and do this shit all over again. But yeah, I'm yapping, and I absolutely did not film my face. I was filming the mirror and I was not. It just my face was not in the video. Essentially, that's the point here. So I just did my lips. I finished my whole face, powdered everything, did my eyelash, and I did my bottom mascara. And I'm like, I'm not sure how it looks. I'm not sure if I'm liking it, if I'm loving it, but yeah. And also, I told you guys I was gonna do the wing smokiness. I don't know if it was because I didn't have like a liquid liner to make a nice wing. But I feel like I've tried. I tried. But yeah, for my lips, I used what is it? Okay. For my lips, I used this Makeup Revolution Deepest Noir, and then this black lip liner. The black is the one on top, and then this one is yeah. I love the black because it tends to give more pop to the lip. It just controls the lips a bit more. So I think this whole filming thing is for me. Because what the heck is going on with that spell? I literally was talking and filming, and it paused for some reason. Like, I'm so sorry. Hello? Hello, guys. I've been doing this for a while now. I need to finish. But I don't know if you guys got. But anyways, this Okay, this is my final beat. Okay. Let me know your thoughts on it. I know I did not film the whole process of me beating my face because my phone is acting what? Okay? But yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna edit this video to look cohesive because I've been like cutting, yapping, just drilling off of things. Okay? Yeah. Love you all beautiful humans. I hope we meet in my next video. But yeah. Bye. Ew.